All right, how do you solve for systems? If you see a word problem like this, make sure you read and underline or write down your key information. You're looking for rates. You're looking for variables. You need to name your variables. You're looking for totals. You're looking for the initial values, your starting amount. Draw your tic-tac-toe. What you know equals your total, okay? What you know plus what you know equals your total. The easiest way is to identify totals first. Total, look for words like is and was, charged, cost. What is your ending amount there, right? 193, write that down. Our other total, we have 37.50. Again, definitely hot words, is, was, charged. Okay, we've got 10, so rates, right? Rates. The first hour of the day, he sells 10 belts and 6 wallets. So write exactly what you see. Write what you see. 10 belts. How much is it per belt? We don't know. Plus 6 per the price of wallets. So 10 times the price of belts plus 6 times the price of wallets equals $193. Same thing, 2 purses. 2 purses for the price of each purse. So how much is each purse? Plus the word and 1 wallet. So 1 wallet, or just W. Put this into LinSolve exactly how you see it. You can do it by substitution, which is a different video, or if you have a nice graphing calculator, go ahead and put it in LinSolve, menu, algebra 3, systems. It's a system. There are 2 equations, 2 equal signs. So systems of equations, number 2. How many equations? There are 2 equations, 2 equal signs, 2. Make sure you change your variables. Hit tab to go down. We use B and W. Oh, sorry, that was my mistake. It should say belts, sorry. 2 belts, it should say B. Okay, sorry about that. B, belts. So go ahead and put in BW, BW. Use your same variables that you use. B, comma, W. B, comma, W. Enter. Put your equation, 10 for the price of belts plus 6 for the price of wallets equals $193. Click your down button. 2 times the price of belts plus 1 W, or just W, equals $37.50. $37.50. 16, 5.5. Write that down. 16, 5.5. That means each belt costs $16 and each wallet costs $5. Simple. Let's try a different kind when you have rates. Let's try this one. Johnny has nickels and dimes in his pockets. Okay, we're looking for totals, rates. Name your variables. Look for initial values. Totals. Make your tic-tac-toe. What you know equals your total. That will help you remember this. No plus no equals your total. Equals total. Okay, let's look for is, charge, was, has. Okay, so we have one, worth, that is the total, or is worth. Okay, 75 cents. What equals 75 cents? Nickels and dimes. Well, we don't know how much nickels we have, but we know that the price of nickels is 5 cents per nickel. It doesn't tell us that, but you should know that. That is a rate. You need to find your rates. How much is it for a dime? We know it's 10 cents for a dime. 10 cents per the number of dimes. We don't know how many number of dimes there are, but we know that it's 10 cents per the amount of dimes. He has twice. Has is a total. He has twice as many dimes as nickels. So read it. So which one does he have more of? He has more dimes. So dimes is a total. Whatever is more, make that your total. He has more dimes. How many more? He has twice. Underline twice than nickels. 2N. Put that in your handy dandy calculator and you'll get your answer. On, enter, okay, hit menu. Algebra 3. It's an equation. We have two equations. Two equal signs. Equations. There are two. What variables did we use? Hit tab to go down. We use N, comma, D. Nickels and dimes. N, comma, D. Enter. Put in your equation. 0.05 per nickel plus 0.10 per dime equals 0.75 cents in your pocket. We also know that 2 times the amount of nickels will give you equals dimes. D. Hit enter. There you go. Write it down. 3,6. 3,6. That means we have 3 dimes and 6 nickels. Let's do a rate one when you have a rate and an initial value. A rate and an initial value. Okay. Bob mows the lawn. Okay, so we have Bob and we have John. Make your tic-tac-toe. No, total. What you know plus what you know equals your total. Okay, let's look for our totals first. It can be easier sometimes. Or for this one, we can look for our initial value and our rates. Could be easier that way. Let's try looking for totals. Are there any is or was or has or charge or cost? What is our total? If Bob mows our lawn, how much would it cost? Does it tell us? What is our final total? It doesn't give us a total. We don't know, so why? It's some unknown number. But we do know regarding Bob that it costs $20 an hour plus $15. So write that. Write exactly what you see. 20 per hour plus 15. Just write it just how you see it. Equals some unknown amount. We don't know. The amount that you pay Bob depends on what? The amount of hours that he takes. Simple. Let's look at John. Make sure you label your situation so you know what's going on here. We know with John that he charges what? $10 an hour. So 10 per hour. Plus 45. Just write exactly what you see. We don't know the total. Again, it depends. Your output to your total depends on your input. How many hours? Put this in your calculator. On. Enter to get out of that. Menu. Algebra. Equations. Number 2. There are 2 equations. Hit tab to go down. We're using what? H, comma, Y. H, comma, Y, hours in total. Or you could have put H, comma, T. It doesn't matter. H, comma, Y. H, comma, Y. Enter. First box, 20 an hour, 20 per hour, plus $15 flat fee. That's your initial value, your starting amount, your y-intercept. $10 for John per hour, plus his $45 initial fee just for showing up at your house, equals some unknown amount. Make sure you put equals up here as well, y. Okay, write it just how you see it and hit enter. Bam. 375. 375. What does this mean? It means that the hours is 3 and the amount is 75. So now you can figure out who's cheaper. Well, what's 20 times 3 plus 15? 20, this is Bob. This is how you can know who's cheaper, right? 20 times 3 plus 15. Plug in your H value for your H variable. 60 plus 15 is $75 for Bob. $75. What about John? His is $10. An hour for 3 hours. Plus his $45 initial fee. That's 30 plus 45, 75. That looks like they are the same price. However, his is cheaper per hour, so John could end up being cheaper. Alrighty, that's all you do for solving systems and writing and solving systems. Just look for your totals, your rates, underline your keywords or write them down. If you're on a computer, write down your keywords, your key amounts, your rates, your variables. Figure out which variable you're using, and you might have an unknown total.